Yeah. Hello and welcome to Up South, your daily news from South India on headlines. Today I come to you live from the Ganesh Pandal in Sikandrabad. Remember, it's Ganesh Chaturthi today and a lot of celebrations taking place here in Hyderabad. In fact, we will be cutting across to Chennai and Bangalore also for reports from the two cities on how the two cities are celebrating Vinayak Chaturthi today. But of course, first, the big story which concerns the Maran brothers in Tamil Nadu. In fact, the CBI has filed a charge sheet in the controversial AircelMax deal today, and the two people who have been charge sheeted are Dayanidhi Maran and Kalanidhi Maran. Them, Shiv Shankaran also has been charge sheeted. Anand Shankaran has also been charge sheeted, as also four companies which include Sun Direct. Remember, only yesterday the Supreme Court had declined to stay the plea by Dayanidhi Maran that the charge sheet should not be filed in the AircelMax's case. I can now go across to my colleague Ashish Maharishi, who joins me from Delhi. Also, Shisha Reddy will be joining me from Chennai. Ashish, if I may come to you first, what would really be the legal implications for the Maran brothers as a result of this charge sheet? What could happen now?
Well, Sudhir, if you remember, there is a little bit of background to the entire investigation where there were allegations of, C. Sivasankaran, where it started that, he was forced by Dayanidhi Maran to sell the entire ASL equity to a company in Malaysia, that is Maxis. And in lieu of that, around 634 crore rupees, that is the details that we have, that came as illegal gratification where the shares were overvalued and ultimately the money landed in Sun Direct TV. Now, looking at the entire thing, we now have the details because there were pulls and pressures, as we know, in the investigation of CBI and ED. There were efforts to derail it. There were efforts so that the charge sheet should not be filed. And we know that CPIL, that is the Centre for Public Interest Litigation, in the Supreme Court had said that the CBI director himself was trying to, not file the charge sheet. But so ultimately, Ashish, yeah.
So Ashish, would this mean legally for the Maran brothers that they could even be arrested by the CBI anytime now?
Yes, very true. In fact, once the charge sheet is filed in the court, as we know that 11th September is the date where the court will take the cognizance. And yes, once the summons is issued, now at that point of time, once the summons is issued and Dayanidhi, Kalanidhi and T. Anand Krishnan, once they are called in the court and at the time of cognizance, right, then the fate will be in the hands of the court.
Right, thanks a lot, Ashish. Shisha, if I may come to you, you heard Ashish there that the charge sheet means that the Maran brothers could now even be arrested. Now, what could be the political implications of something like that on the Maran brothers, especially Dayanidhi Maran and of course the DMK?
Well, Sudhir, the trouble is mounting on Marans at this point in time, as we clearly also to look into the detail of this particular case. When Raja's house was raided in the month of December, and also as soon as it was raided, he was arrested in just a 3 months' time. But as far as Maran's case is concerned, it took 3 years when they had raided in October 2011. It took these many years to actually file the charge sheet, to include the name in the charge sheet. So, which itself shows that there has been a lot of difference in the case, though the nature of the case is similar. But on the other hand, the implications as far as the DMK is concerned, the stand is weakening day by day, and also now that as far as the state level is concerned, the state government is reacting to the SCV and the Ministry of Information and Broadcast and how they have reacted to the Sun Sumangali cable television, which is owned by the Maran brothers. So day by day, the pressure is mounting on the Marans. Back to you.
Right, thanks a lot, Shisha. Ashish, thanks a lot for joining us with those details. Shisha, stay on with us because another important development that has taken place in Chennai today is that Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalithaa has been elected yet again as the AIADMK General Secretary. There were lots of nominations which were received and over 6 crore rupees in just the nomination amount itself. Shisha, obviously it comes as no surprise, but is there an element of apprehension given the fact that the 20th September verdict in the Bangalore court, if it goes against Jayalalithaa, could actually put a spanner as far as her political ambitions are concerned?
Sudhir, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, it's Amma land and there is no difference. And today also there was a rousing welcome for Jayalalithaa when she had come to the party office. So there is absolutely no apprehension from the party side or by the party cadres who have been. And she today in her speech, she clearly mentioned that there is no one to defeat. And also in the recent elections, we did see about how they swept 37 Lok Sabha seats in the recent elections. And having said that, as the tide is losing for the DMK as such, day by day there has been some or the other news coming out. Though the DMK is trying to rise from the ashes, the AIADMK is putting up a very strong play. Though very few, in fact, not many people have been against this particular verdict, which is going to be on the September the 20th. That will actually decide the fate of Tamil Nadu and the leadership.
Right. Thanks a lot, Shisha. Of course, the verdict on the 20th of September will be much awaited, and we'll see whether it will result in any kind of political tsunami there in Tamil Nadu. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha Shri Siddhi Vinayaka Namo Namaha Ashta Vinayaka Namo Namaha Ganapati Bappa Moraya.
Right, now for the Ganesh celebrations in South India. As I said, I am here at the Ganesh Pandal in Sikandrabad, but the star attraction as far as Hyderabad is concerned and the Ganesh festivities are concerned is the Khairatabad Ganesh, who stands tall at 60 feet. Shah stands tall, in fact the tallest in the city of Hyderabad and most certainly one of the tallest in the country. As you can see there, prasad being offered, Laddu prasad being offered to the elephant god here in Khairatabad in Hyderabad, and the crowds assembled here to see this very special moment. In fact, it's a very special Ganesh Chaturthi for this 60 feet tall idol, because it was in 1954 that this Ganesh idol was put here for the first time, and it completes 60 years, and because of that the height this time has been put at 60 feet. This is a showstopper here in Hyderabad for many years now, and this area remains full of devotees all through the next 10 days, and you can bet it will be the screensaver on many a mobile phone over the next 10 days throughout this festival season. It also has a place of pride of being the last idol in Hyderabad to be immersed in the Hussain Sagar Lake, but that's a long way off. The next 10 days are going to be all about prayers, devotion, and of course a lot of sweets. In Hyderabad with camera person Manohar, T.S. Sudhir for Headlines Today. Vinayak Chaturthi is also all about sweets, and as my colleague Shisha Reddy found out in Chennai, it's all about getting the best korkatais or the modaks that you make. Shisha Reddy has this mouth-watering story from Chennai.
Each region and community have a distinct festive delicacy to offer Lord Ganesha on his birthday. And when it comes to Tamil Nadu, it's korkatai, which is a must-have for Ganesh Chaturthi.
Korkatai is a traditional sweet made from rice flour with coconut and jaggery. What makes it special is the story behind it.
Once you break it, you realize your pure heart inside. I think the same theory holds good for korkatai. You just cut it into two, you get the Puranam. Puranam is always fullness. That is what we aim for in life.
To keep traditional recipes relevant, Chitra Vishwanathan decided to come up with an app which shares over 2,000 recipes. Her chitwish.com app has more than 2,500 downloads. From a traditional korkatai, Sundal to Party's Rasam. One stop for all traditional recipes from the grandmother's kitchen. Her Ganesh Chaturthi recipes have got countless hits.
People should not forget that there was something called korkatai offered by the grandmothers and great-grandmothers. You should be able to do it. That is what I am writing in my app, everything step by step.
Given the craving of the taste buds for the korkatais, this sweet is like the icing on the cake, making Ganesh Chaturthi that much more special. With Srisha Reddy in Chennai, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Let me now go across to my colleague Rohini Swami, who Ganesh Pandal in Bangalore. Rohini, I'm here in Sikandrabad where the puja is just about to begin. Probably will take another 20 minutes to half hour for the puja to begin. What has Bangalore been celebrating like? I heard about a lot of Ganesh idols along with Narendra Modi. What has it been like this Ganesh Chaturthi?
Well, as we say in Karnataka, Ganesh Hapata Subhashigalu, and a very prosperous Ganesh to everybody. And in Karnataka, in Bangalore, as you said, we've seen lots of kind of idols, lots of representations of Ganesha along with Narendra Modi, with Pranab Mukherjee. But what is special about it? It's about people getting together. The place that I'm standing here in Sampanagirang Nagar in Shantinagara, this is a typical way in how in a lane basically you see how the Ganesha idol is put. As I speak right now, the Aarti has just started. The whole idea is families get together, they stand here, puja, but everybody brings a little bit of a taste from home. They make the prasad from home and they offer it here. And they also get together just not because it's Ganesh Chaturthi, it's also a time to show that how they can do goodwill for each other. I'm here with lots of people here who are a part of this pandal here. If I can start off with, it's very important, especially how many years has this been happening here? And you were saying it's almost like your grandmother's place.
Yeah, it's actually happening from 38 years, and this is my grandma's place where every year I just come in for Ganesha Chaturthi, and it's a very grand festival for us generally at this time.
So every time is it a different theme? Because this time we are seeing how it is almost like a Tandava, it's also Shiva incarnation. Is it a different theme each time?
Yeah, every time we just have different themes. This time we just have Kailasa, which is on the floor there, and every year we just have different types like Krishna just being there, or just like a Rama in the way of Krishna. So it's all different times every time.
It's not just about, it's also puja, it's also the devotion, but it's also the food. What did you make at home? Did you make modaka?
Yeah, we'll make modaka, and we'll prepare for kadabu. Especially in Karnataka, they will prepare for kadabu, karjikai. That is for very special for this Ganesha.
Let me ask you, saying kadabu, people across the country don't know what it is. What is kadabu?
Kadabu means one thing, this is it will make for rice flour, and it will mix with coconut and this.
You should have bought me some here just now. You should have got so that I could taste how kadabu is.
Yeah, definitely, sure.
Let me also ask you, as a youngster, how important is Ganesh Chaturthi for you?
Ganesh Chaturthi is very important for me. It's a great festival for me, and we celebrate it every year. This is the 30th year actually, and that's it.
But also, if I can tell you that there are a lot of youngsters who want to participate in this particular pandal. If I can also ask you, how many years have you been here, and how have you seen in terms of, is it always a festival inside your home, or is it also to meet your friends and family?
I've been here for 18 years, and it's a different theme every time, and I like it outside more than in my house. We don't usually keep it inside the house. We just come around here around 6:30, and we go back home seeing around hundreds of Ganeshas kept in every street. So it's a lot of fun outside.
Going out on the street, seeing the other Ganeshas in the other street, eating korkates or mordakas as it is, that's typically how it is. It's not just about the celebration, it's about the unity and trying to get together, meet friends. But the whole festival also signifies how people are devoted to Ganesha, and how these pandals also represent in terms of how they want to feel towards God, how they feel towards one another, the love, the friendship and the devotion that they have for their families too.
Right, thanks a lot, Rohini, for bringing us those voices from Bangalore. Time for a break on Up South. After the break, of course, we'll get some voices from Hyderabad, as also the first look at Rajnikant's Linga. Welcome back. You're with Up South. We come to you live from the Ganesh Pandal here in Secunderabad, where the puja is about to start in just a short while from now. Remember, today is Ganesh Chaturthi and festive atmosphere all over South India. We just saw a report from Bangalore and Chennai, and here in Hyderabad also a big festival out here. I'm joined by two people who are actually originally not from Hyderabad. Spurti, you are from Mumbai, where of course it's a big festival. How different do you find the festivity here in Hyderabad from Mumbai?
It's a huge difference. Like there it is all band, baja, barat, more of glam thing. But here I find there is a traditional tinge for it. Like as you can listen to that Chennai thing, there really it doesn't happen like that. It is all the whole thing and people are getting drunk and enjoying it. But both, if I compare Mumbai and here, basically Ganpati, it's one festival that brings people from different culture together, and that's the reason I love visiting different places, mandals, so that I get to see different people from different castes not just that it's only South Indians or North Indians. So it's a culmination of all the culture. So that's
Pratik, you come from Delhi, where Ganesh Chaturthi is not really such a big festival. At least you don't find these kind of pandals and mandals like the way you find in Hyderabad or Mumbai or even in Bangalore. What has been the experience like of, perhaps you have been here for the last 3 years, right?
Yeah, I've been here for 3 years, and what I have observed is, Delhi, it's like, some people do celebrate this festival, but I have been to Mumbai also, and I have seen the difference between Delhi, Mumbai and Hyderabad. So I can observe, what exactly is the difference and how big is festival this. So I always connect to this festival because I've been to Maharashtra and now to Hyderabad. So I'm able to connect it and I enjoy this festival.
Okay. So you have managed to have the sweets today, the modaks?
yeah, of course. I made it on myself. That was the first time I prepared actually. My mom was like,
They came out well?
yeah, definitely. I tried it, so it was successful. So I'm quite satisfied. I have got it for him also.
Okay, fine. All the best. Greetings to both of you. Thanks for joining us on Up South. So as you can see here, the puja just about to begin here in Sikandrabad Ganesh Pandal. In fact, it has been raining, but that has done little to dampen the spirits of thousands of people who are actually going to different Ganesh Pandals in Hyderabad and Sikandrabad. And finally, we leave you with the first look of Rajnikant's Linga. Remember, this movie is being shot at the moment in Shimoga. It was shot earlier in Bangalore, Mysore and here in Hyderabad. And it will be released for superstar Rajnikant's birthday on the 12th of December. That will be a movie to look forward to. And the first look of the movie was released on the auspicious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi today. That's it then on Up South this Friday evening. Greetings to all our viewers on Ganesh Chaturthi. News and updates will continue on Headlines Today.